Why are they doing my boy the Oos like this? Why are they doing the Oos? Right foot, left foot, and can dribble, got the shtick. So here is the deal. Barca want Aubameyang, but they can only get Aubameyang if your boy Outsmane Dembele is offloaded, because they need to make space for the wage packets, and Dembele is on huge wages, so they need to get those wages off of their books. So the situation we have new is there are apparently 2 unnamed Premier League clubs, and they're saying the figure I saw, again I'm not sure, but the figure I saw was 18 million, but that's not really the real figure. The real figure is he's demanding at least 210,000, already in the region north of £200,000 a week. So now it's now time for me to put on my freaking Sherlock Holmes, freaking Batman detective thing of like, who could those 2 unnamed clubs be? For sure, one of them has to be Newcastle, because they're one of the few clubs that can afford those kinds of wages. And if I'm looking at the other club, it can't be Chelsea, because look at what Saul is on, look at what Werner is on, and so forth. Like, those guys are on huge wages. I don't know. I'm not sure that Chelsea can afford to take another 210,000, especially that freaking Marino, who's just a freaking business merchant, man. So Newcastle for sure, because they can definitely afford it. United? It could be United, because it's definitely not Liverpool. City, I know, are definitely not interested in it, because I know Pep will not be interested in Outsmane Dembele. But then that boy for United is that you already have, you have Sancho already. Well, the thing about Sancho, Greenwood, they play on the right. So, well, unless you want to put Outsmane Dembele on the left, and then Sancho and Greenwood fight for who plays for the right position, and you have Cristiano as a striker. But really, I say, no, you should really have Cristiano out wide. But if you say, okay, we want Cristiano as a striker, the Ous on the left, Sancho or Greenwood on the right, I think, so if it's me, I mean, tell me what you think. I believe that the 2 clubs, for sure it's Newcastle. For sure it's Newcastle. And then it's United. Now, if Newcastle, because they've already secured Bruno Guimaraes already. So if they secure Outsmane Dembele, man, that would be a serious coup. So yeah, man, let's see what happens. But unfortunately, do you think that the Ous is actually going to be sold this window? Clock is ticking.